edition of Picks. We forgot to preview Thursday Night Football, but we'll just kind of part of this. We'll do the honor system. We're recording this before the game. We're not trying to gain anything out of it. What's that?
If it was like a tough pick, I think we'd need to go by the honor system a little more. But I think most people.
I don't think there's anyone watching us to begin with. Two,
No.
they're not sitting there like these fucking idiots are just, picking games after they happen. Or Thursday night games, at least. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start in college again like we did last week. So we both had equal weeks. We both finished 8-4. My overall record is just beat you by 1. I'm 32-15 so far this season. You are 31-16, so you're 1 game short. But let's go ahead and get started. This is a chance we can create some separation here. All right.
I was doing better than that, man.
What's that?
I thought I was doing better than that. I suck.
Well, COVID's just been weird. All right, number 4 Florida on the road against number 21 Texas A&M. Florida is a 6.5-point favorite.
Dude, Florida's been pretty good. I'm gonna go Florida there. I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Gators as well.
Is
Kyle
Florida back?
Trask legitimately looks like the best quarterback in the SEC.
Is Florida back?
I think they're back. They've been back under Dan Mullen.
But I mean, are they like back? Because Texas is good, but Texas isn't back. Is Florida?
No,
back?
that's true. I don't know about Florida. I respect the hell out of Dan Mullen.
When I first got into college football, Florida was like powerhouse.
I worry a little bit about their defense this year. They've allowed 35 and 24 points in back-to-back weeks, so roughly 30 points per game. But we'll see. It's still, just 2 weeks for the SEC. Number 19, Virginia Tech, at number 8, North Carolina. North Carolina, a 4.5-point favorite.
Damn, that's a tough one. I'll go North Carolina. I'll go the favorite.
You're going to go North Carolina. I want to take Virginia Tech.
That's why I was sitting there teetering on it. I couldn't decide, but
because I think North Carolina is really talented, and I really like Sam Howell, but they haven't played all that well. I'm gonna go North Carolina. I don't feel good about it.
Yeah.
But I'll go Tar Heels here. I'm still not sure just how good Virginia Tech is.
Agreed. That's where I'm at.
All right, here's a big one. Number 22 Texas at Oklahoma. Oklahoma is just a 2.5-point favorite. Unranked Oklahoma, by the way, too. It's got to come together at some point for the Sooners, right?
It's just like Spencer Rattler is doing like Kyler Murray type things, and then he's just making bonehead plays, and it's like, dude, just be a little more consistent. What I'll say, because
he is a freshman. He is a redshirt freshman.
I fucking hate Texas though,
yeah.
And I don't like Sam Ehlinger, and I don't like Tom.
I think Tom Herman. I don't think Tom Herman's overrated. I think he has a massive ego about him, though. I think Sam Ehlinger's overrated. He's not that good. People try to hype him up for the Heisman.
They've done it for years. This is like his 3rd year in the Heisman race. He's just, I don't know. He's good. I think he's a
fine college quarterback, but he's not anything special.
Yeah, he's like a shitty Tim Tebow.
I think Spencer Rattler is special. Lincoln Riley is a great coach. He's just young.
You know what? I'll go Oklahoma here. I think Spencer Rattler will have a big game. He has a big ego too. So like, I know he's gonna want to show up for the rivalry. You know what I mean? Like whether he comes, meets the, fits the bill or what have you, like, actually goes in there and plays. But I know that's gonna be his mentality. So I'll go Oklahoma in the upset.
This is gonna be close. This is gonna be really close. Oklahoma's defense. Neither of these defenses are playing well. But at the end of the day, I have more faith in Lincoln Riley right now than I do Tom Herman.
Easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
Expect a lot of points, though. Here's one that's off the radar here, but I think could be a very underrated game between 2 Group of 5 teams. Coastal Carolina, who is 3-0, going up against the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. Raging Cajuns ranked number 23, 7-point favorite in this game. I'd keep an eye on it. Coastal Carolina is undefeated. They're playing good defense right now. I'll go ahead and say I'm going to take the upset here and go with Coastal Carolina. ever since the Raging Cajuns beat Iowa State, they have not been playing well. They've won every game like on the last play, like last-second field goals, kind of just skirting by. And I think Coastal Carolina's legit. They're playing a little bit better right now.
Interesting. I'll go against you there.
Okay. That's a toss-up right there. That's a good decision by you. Hang on.
Oh, so by the way, the records you gave in the beginning were for college, not NFL.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah, I haven't given the NFL ones yet.
I was like actually upset. Like I was like, dude, I thought I'd been doing.
No. All right, where was I? All right, NC State at Virginia. Cavaliers an 8-point favorite.
What's NC State's record?
That I don't know. I'll have to look. I know they went into Pitt, and we both picked Pitt last week, and they went into Pittsburgh and knocked them off.
I'm gonna go NC State.
Okay, so you're gonna go NC State. I'll go against you here. I'll go Virginia. I have a ton of respect for Bronco Mendenhall as a coach.
What a name! What a football name!
Great name. I mean,
great football name.
What a football name. All right, here's another one I think that could be a good game.
Sounds like a fullback.
It does sound like a fullback. All right, number 14, Tennessee, at number 3, Georgia. Georgia is a 12.5-point favorite.
Yeah, I'll go Georgia. I like Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia showed me a lot. I went against the grain and picked Auburn last week, and they demolished Auburn. I think they have a quarterback who can be at least reliable.
Yep.
Showed me a lot, so I'll go Bulldogs as well. But if Tennessee wins, Tennessee's back.
Yep.
All right. Texas Tech at number 24, Iowa State. Iowa State, a 12.5-point favorite. I got to go Cyclones here. I don't trust Texas Tech. Their defense is terrible so far.
Dude, I'll go Iowa State, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Texas Tech might cover the spread, but I'll go Iowa State. I'll tell you what. I'm tempted now that I think about it to take Texas Tech because while I think Matt Campbell's a good coach, he always seems to somehow lose 5 games a year. And they're coming off an emotional win. I think that really hurts teams, especially in college. So I'm still going to take Iowa State, but I think Texas Tech makes this a very close game.
I do, Todd. I almost.
I just don't know how good Tech is. They've lost, I think, 2 in a row in conference play. Defense looks bad. Pitt at Boston College. Pitt's a 6-point favorite. I don't want to. I know we picked Pitt last week. I don't want to keep picking against Pitt, but I think I'm gonna go Boston College here. Boston College has looked good, like not good, but like far exceeded my expectations through 3 games or 4 games, however many they played.
They're in the same part of the conference in the ACC as.
So the ACC this year, not usually, but the ACC this year. With Notre Dame in it, has ditched divisions and is just going straight, like 11 team, like 1, 2, first team, second best team meeting the conference championship.
Yeah, dude, I wish we were in the fucking ACC, man. I think about that every college football season.
You gonna go Pitt or Boston College?
Yeah,
Pitt. All right. We got some differences here.
Like, that's the teams we should be playing, dude. Why the fuck are we playing Texas and Oklahoma? Like, we should be playing.
Because they're snooty, James. They're snooty.
And North Carolina and fucking NC State. Like, we should be playing these schools. Like,
all I'm saying, what's his name? John Swofford, the commissioner of the ACC, is resigning, I believe, after this year. Shane Lyons, our athletic director, is on the short list to replace him, allegedly.
Like, dude, fuck the Big 12.
I know.
Big 12, dude.
All right, Kansas State at TCU. TCU is an 8-point favorite. Or, I'm sorry, 8.5-point favorite.
TCU.
Yeah, I'm going TCU
I
as well.
like TCU. I'm a big Patterson guy.
Yeah, I kind of got away from him, but he showed me a lot last week. I don't know if it's him, getting his groove back or Texas not being that good. Probably both.
I just find it so impressive that he actually fields a half-decent defense to a really good defense in the Big 12 almost every year. Yep. I just find that really impressive.
All right, Alabama at Ole Miss. Alabama is a 24-point favorite.
Ole Miss is going to cover that. But
I agree. Yeah, I'll go Bama too. but Ole Miss covers.
There's no way it's a 4-score game, though.
I don't know. Vegas is usually right about these things.
Yeah, you're right.
Florida State at number 5, Notre Dame. Notre Dame's a 21-point favorite.
Yeah, Notre Dame. Florida State is just...
Notre Dame hasn't played in a while, so maybe the Seminoles cover, but I like Notre Dame big.
I don't think I've ever seen a program fall off that bad.
Yeah.
In my life.
Well, here's the thing. I've been thinking this myself. They sold their soul for a national championship with Jameis Winston. They really did. What he allegedly did off the field, they sold their soul for it.
Yeah, maybe, dude. I don't fucking know, man. But it's just like, dude, them in Miami, it's just like, what are you guys doing?
Well, hey,
it's not even hard.
Miami, good segue here. Is the U back? They're ranked in the top 10. They're going to Clemson this week.
No, because the U is like the gold standard for college football. Like, are they good again? Sure. Are they national championship contenders? Fuck no.
Not with Clemson in their conference.
It's like, dude, there's just certain schools, dude, that, dude, it's not good enough to just be good. Like, you need to be in New Year's 6 bowl games, period. And that's one of them. Miami's one of them. Florida State's another one of them.
But for real, the game of the week is Miami at Clemson. Hurricanes ranked number 7. Tigers ranked number 1. Clemson is a 1-point favorite. Oh, I'm sorry, not 1-point favorite. I'm sorry. 14-point favorite. I read it wrong.
I was about to say, get the fuck out of here. I'm about to go bet on that right now.
I saw the 1 and I completely ignored the 4, just misread.
Nah, but that sounds about right. Yeah, dude, Clemson's going to win by a few touchdowns, I think.
Yeah, I think Clemson wins this game. Like, it might be close for a while, but they'll pull away in the second half.
All NFL players, dude. Yeah. It's not even really fair.
So we got some differences there. I'm proud of us.
Okay.
NFL. All right, so now it gets fun. And I enjoy college football more, but NFL is way more fun to talk about.
Yes.
All right, so our records last week. Last week you were up 1 in our season rankings. You finished last week, I think 10-5. I was 11-4. So now we're back even at 45, 17, and 1.
That's actually crazy.
I know, that's pretty good. That's almost 70%.
That is pretty good.
All right, Thursday Night Football. We didn't preview it the other night. We're going to give our picks right now. Honor system. We're recording this before the game, like we said. Bucks at Bears. Bucks are a 3-point favorite.
I will go Bucks, but like I'm almost 100% positive they're going to win the game. But I do think Nick Foles is going to come ball tonight. I really do.
These Thursday night games are tricky. They almost always favor the home team,
Because he's just a gamer, dude. He just, like, even when he comes off the bench, so, like, that short week stuff, I don't think, dude, he's a terrible practice player. That's why he can never beat people out in practice. He's not good in practice.
He's great with his back against the wall, I feel like.
Yep, he is.
And his back is going to be against the wall here. I think the Bears will keep it pretty close. But I think the Bucks win. Probably win and cover, but I say that, and, it sounds like I'm saying it's going to be a blowout. I'm not saying that at all. I say they win by, like, a touchdown.
I think it's going to be, like, 20, 27, 23.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Panthers at Falcons. Falcons a 2-point favorite.
Bro, a lot of people were trying to convince me that Carolina's going to win this game, and Atlanta is the weirdest team in the NFL because I just always think they're good, and they're just not. They never are. But it's like, I don't think they're 0-4 bad. I really don't. I think, damn, man, that's a tough one. I'm going to go Atlanta.
You're going to go Falcons, really? You're not giving up on the Falcons.
It's just like, dude, they have a good quarterback. Like, it's just like, so it's like, they got to win some fucking games.
I will say that, like, eventually, Atlanta's going to string some wins together.
Yeah,
they're too talented.
And it's like, dude, if they're going to beat anyone, it's going to be the fucking Panthers. You know what I mean? So,
I'm not taking like I said, I think the Falcons are going to string together some wins. I don't think it's happening this week. Carolina's playing well right now. They've won back-to-back games. Teddy Bridgewater's playing well. The defense is playing well. Matt Rule, seems to have this organization under his thumb. They're buying in. I'm going to go Panthers here. Falcons are also banged up defensively. I'll go Panthers here.
Dude, wait till Matt Rule gets a couple.
I know.
I think he's a good coach, bro. I really do.
Raiders at Chiefs. Chiefs a 12.5-point favorite.
Yeah, Chiefs.
Yeah.
Chiefs are going to cover that, too.
Yeah, I just don't think the Raiders can keep up.
It's going to come down to a shootout, and it's Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, and I'm not taking Derek Carr to beat out Patrick Mahomes.
I mean, I don't know if there's a position group on the field that
the Vegas defensively is not good. Like,
yeah, not at all.
They give up a lot of yards. They are one of the worst in yards per play, and Chiefs are a very explosive offense. I think the Chiefs by a lot here. Cardinals at Jets. Jets have extra time to prepare. West Coast team going to the East Coast. You never know. No, I'm sorry. They were on the East Coast last week. I bet they just went from Carolina to New York.
No.
Probably stopped in the Greenbrier along the way like the 49ers did.
Who do you think?
I'm going Cardinals here. Jets are just too bad. Even though the Cardinals haven't been good recently.
What's the spread? 7 points?
7, yeah. I think the Jets make it a game, but I'm going to go Cardinals.
I'll go Cardinals win and cover. I think they're going to win by like 10. Dude, the Jets can't score.
I know.
Points. They just can't. And
I don't trust the Jets whatsoever to win this game.
I mean, dude, Sam Darnold's just running for his life, and his number one receiver is fucking Jameson.
I just want to talk about Sam Darnold for a sec. Are we sure he's not the guy? Like, he's got nothing. Like,
oh no, I'm a Sam Darnold.
I know.
We were talking about this the other day, dude. I think I would not re-sign with the Jets. When that shit came up, I'd say, no thank you, I'm going to go test free agency, and I'd go to, I don't fucking know, one of these teams that are going to need the Panthers.
Yeah.
Or something. And I would just continue my fucking career.
I'll say this, if the Jets get the number 1 overall pick, I think you very much consider taking Trevor Lawrence. In fact, I think you should do it. Just in case, Darnold never bounces back, which I'm not sure he will. But
yeah. I think he needs to go to a team that has an offensive. Dude, I would send him to like San Fran with Kyle Shanahan. I bet she'd be fucking awesome.
Yep.
Because I think they're gonna move off Jimmy G.
Yeah, I do too. Eventually, I don't know when, but eventually.
Dude, it's just I'm pretty sure Kyle Shanahan doesn't like him as a quarterback.
He's limited.
Yeah.
All right, Rams at Washington at the Washington football team. Rams are a 7-point favorite.
Rams win and cover. Aaron Donald's never sacked.
Yeah. I'm going Rams as well. I don't know if they cover because they didn't play well at all last week. They didn't really play all that well against Buffalo the week before. They got fortunate that they played the Giants last week, who can't do anything right. So the Rams might struggle in this game. I think they'll win though. Dwayne Haskins been benched for Kyle Allen already, so I'm gonna go Rams. Bengals at Ravens. Ravens are a 13-point favorite.
Ravens are going to win. Bengals, I would almost put the house that they cover that. They're not losing.
I could say that. I really could.
Not losing by 2 touchdowns. But, dude, the Ravens haven't been playing well. Lamar Jackson's been playing like shit. The defense isn't as good as I thought it was.
Yep, I agree. I could see that. Bengals, though, are very bad against the run. Ravens have a great rushing attack. So I think they'll win. Probably, I don't know about cover, but they'll win by like 2 scores, 9 or 10 maybe points.
Yeah,
somewhere in there.
I think they're going to win by like 9 or 10 points as well.
Jags at Texans. Texans just fired Bill O'Brien, but they're a 6-point favorite in this game.
Yeah, this is these are those things where like, oh, this guy's out of the building. Let's all fucking rally together and show him that he was the problem. Blah blah blah. Dude, the Texans might blow them out.
Yeah. I honestly thought when I was putting this together, I was like, I think James will take the Jaguars in that game.
Nope.
I'm going Texans as well. So they named Romeo Crennel the interim head coach. Well-liked guy, big players coach guy. All the players love him. I think they're going to bounce back this week and win against a lesser opponent. They'll be rejuvenated. That Bill O'Brien's gone. I like the Texans to win.
Agreed.
Dolphins at 49ers. 49ers, a 9-point favorite. I already know. You paused. I think I know what you're going to say.
I'm gonna go Niners.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go Dolphins. I thought you were gonna pull the trigger.
I can't do it because, dude, Fitzpatrick is just like, dude, he could go out there and throw 5 touchdowns and win, but like he could also throw 3
Yeah.
picks, and I think it's more likely he throws 3 picks than 5 touchdowns. So, dude, if they started Tua, I would seriously consider leaning to Dolphins, but I mean, I just think, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's going to be better.
I think that's going to be a very underrated game this week. Like, we look on paper, you're like, oh, 49ers are going to blow them out. I'm not so sure. I like Brian Flores. 49ers are banged up.
Exactly. I mean, if the Niners are healthy, it's not.
Yeah, I agree.
They're literally more beat up than Eagles.
But I think Shanahan's going to be better this week. He let one slip last week against Philly. I think he's going to have a good game plan, and they'll win, but I like the Dolphins to cover. Like, I would say Niners by like a field goal.
I agree.
Here's one I'm very much looking forward to. Colts at Browns. Colts are a 1.5 point favorite. I mean, it's either way. We're going to know if either of these teams are legit. If it's a great game, either team wins by a last-second field goal, I would say they're both legit. If one team blows another team out, that team's legit, probably the other's not. But it's going to be one of those games. What do you think?
If Nick Chubb was playing, I'd go Browns, but he's not, so I'm going to go Colts.
I'm going Colts as well. So we got some differences, or we don't have any differences here.
What? The whole thing?
No. Oh, I'm sorry. You picked the Falcons. I picked the Panthers.
That's going to be the one I fucking lose on, guaranteed. No, whenever you bet or pick the Falcons, they fuck you over. So.
All right. Yeah, I'm going Colts here too. The Colts defense is really good right now. They rank, I wrote about in my blog, I think they rank in the top 5 just about in every single category. Total defense, scoring defense, rushing defense, passing defense, third down defense, takeaways. Like, they're either in the top 5 or leading the league. I know they haven't played great offenses yet, but I still think this is a legitimate defense. They're probably not as good as what those stats say, but they are very good.
They're a top, 9 or 10 defense.
And I'll tell you right now, that defensive coordinator, Matt Eberflus, I think is his name, is working his way into a head coaching position. Here, this ain't going to be a game. Giants at Cowboys. Cowboys a 9.5 point favorite.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is when the Cowboys look good against one of the shitty teams they play. Dude, I heard yesterday the Giants have only scored 3 touchdowns on offense all year, so it's not going to. I mean,
yeah. So the Giants are awful.
3 on Sunday against that terrible defense, but I mean, dude, that's going to have 500 fucking yards again.
If the Giants win this game, it's already panic time in Dallas. It's even more panic time. I think they'll fire the defensive staff or the defensive coordinator. It will be full on panic mode.
You know who's out for the year? Or it's not confirmed yet, but they're pretty sure it is. Tyron Smith.
Really? He can't stay healthy recently.
Dude, he's like 30 years old too, but he's like the oldest 30-year-old in the league basically because his body is not 30 years old.
The Cowboys should win this game. I think it's going to be, they win by 3 touchdowns. But I think they'll win by like 12 points, like 31-19. I think the Giants are going to be able to move the ball, but they're not going to be able to keep up on the scoreboard.
It's going to be like 24-45. It's going to be pretty bad, dude.
Broncos at Patriots. Patriots a 5-point favorite. Last I saw, I'm not sure they're counting Cam Newton to play. Everything I've read sounds like he might play. Even if he doesn't, I'd still take the Patriots to win this game.
Is this Foxborough?
Yes, at Foxborough.
I'm literally going Patriots because of Bill Belichick. And like that's the only thing. Because I'm sitting here and I'm like, dude, Brian Hoyer's terrible, Jarrett Stidham's terrible, but like the Broncos might not score 1 point.
Yeah, the Patriots defense showed me a lot last week.
And just, I mean, obviously, like, Bill's going to come up with the perfect defensive game plan, and they all execute it. It's not like a talent thing in Patriot Bill. They just know exactly what to do and where exactly to be every play. It's crazy.
Vikings at Seahawks, Sunday Night Football. Seahawks are a 7-point favorite.
Should be a good game, but I'll go Seahawks. That's going to be close, though. I bet you Russ wins at the end.
Probably. I think Seahawks might run away with it. Just because I don't trust Minnesota's defense right now. A lot of youth in the secondary. Kirk Cousins ought to be able to move the ball. I already saw Jamal Adams is out for this game. But we all know Kirk Cousins' track record on primetime games. No way he's going to go into Seattle and knock off Russell Wilson, I think.
Yeah, I agree. That should be a good game, though. That's a shame.
Hopefully. Monday Night Football.
No, I meant, like, when you looked at that game beginning of the year, you were like, holy shit, that's going to be a sick game, and it's not.
Monday Night Football, Chargers at the Saints. I think this is going to be a very interesting game. I'm sorry, Saints are a 7.5-point favorite.
Chargers are going to cover that. At the end of the day, though, dude, like, when I'm looking at true rookie quarterbacks playing, like, I'm just going to assume they're going to have a bad game, and then if they have a good game, cool, but I kind of got to just sit here and assume that Justin Herbert's not going to, like, ball out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, who's your pick?
I went Saints here. I think I might have had the Chargers cover on my blog. I don't remember. Chargers are going to be in this game. Justin Herbert's played well, but the problem for me is that the Chargers have had a lot of injuries defensively. Derwin James, I think, is out for the year. Melvin Ingram's hurt. They've just had some key injuries. I think Chris Harris Jr.'s hurt too. Even though Drew Brees can't throw the ball downfield, they still got Alvin Kamara. I think they'll be able to make enough plays, doing what they're doing, dink and dunk football. What's up?
Is Michael Thomas back?
I haven't looked. I haven't checked. Maybe, but I don't know. If he's back, they'll win the game. But
I'll go Saints.
All right, game of the week. For now, this is the game of the week because Titans have another COVID outbreak. It's been rumored that they'll postpone this game or the Titans have to forfeit because reports are saying that they haven't been masking up in the facilities. Like Mike Vrabel, which Mike Vrabel shocks me as I'm not wearing a mask guy to begin with.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all. But like, and I'm not one of those people pounding the table to wear a mask, but like, just do it. I mean, God.
Dude, if it's the rule and it's your livelihood,
yeah,
and it's
like,
your team,
it's the rule. Like, I know it sucks, but just fucking do it.
Dude, that's what I said. I'm the same way. Like, I'm not a big mask guy either, but it's like, dude, I'm just not gonna be.
I don't want to deal with it. I feel people judge me for wearing gaiters and they're just more comfortable. But I can see people judging me for wearing a gaiter. Like, you're not wearing the right mask. All right.
Cuss somebody out at least.
Game of the week: Bills at Titans. Bills are a 1-point favorite. The game is in Nashville for now. I think this is gonna be a really close game.
I do too, but I'm gonna just keep riding my boy Josh Allen till the wheels come off.
Dude, I respect the hell out of that. I really do. I'm going Titans. They had last week off, extra time to prepare. I like Mike Vrabel. It's at home. Ryan Tannehill's playing well. It's not going to be bad weather yet. Buffalo's defense has looked vulnerable right now. I'm going Titans. I don't feel good about it, and I don't like picking it against Josh Allen. But it is what it is. This is a tough game for Buffalo. I think this is where they're going to stumble for the first time.
I mean, they do have to at some point, obviously, and wouldn't surprise me if it was here. What I want to lean towards, though, is Tennessee's been, even if they play, they've been remote like the last week, so it's obviously not as great as practicing in person. A little harder to implement the game plan. So
True.
I'll definitely go Bills there.
True, very true. All right, my man. We ended up having a few differences there, but we think so much alike. I'm really not surprised. If we ever had a week where it was, we picked 5 different outcomes or whatever, I would start to worry, but we were always within 2 or 3.
I was going to say, I mean, 2 out of the last 3 weeks have been pretty decently easy picks for like 80% of the game, so.
Yeah. I like our picks this week. I really do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. I'll see you later.
All right. Talk to you later.
Later.